So I want to take a look at what Colin Cowherd had to say this morning about Jordan Love in his show. I enjoy watching what he has to say, and if you guys have watched this channel for the past couple months, we did break down a clip of him maybe a month or so ago after the preseason game where Colin Cowherd said that, Jordan Love's a game manager, there's nothing special there. And personally, I saw some special yesterday, but let's hear what Colin had to say regarding Jordan Love's performance.
But it's such an advantage if you're a young, inexperienced quarterback to have an offensive coach over a defensive coach. And God, wasn't this another example? Jordan Love, I don't think, is great, but he scored on his first drive, the first drive of the second half, the second possession in the second half, a very clever 50-yard creative screenplay between the O-line and the run game and the offensive coaching and sensibility. Jordan Love looked comfortable. He didn't feel rushed. They had a game plan. He had support. It doesn't matter what the industry is. Young people who are trying to find themselves, they need patience. They need a hug. They need support. We saw Sean McVay save Jared Goff. We've seen Mike McDaniel take Tua to a place I never thought he'd reach. Juxtapose that with Justin Fields' defensive-minded Chicago tough culture, 85 Bears, and Matt Eberflus. Every time I watch the Bears, it's like, hey, Justin, go save us. Go make a great play. Frenetic, out of control, very reliant on running around. Running around, as a broadcaster Greg Olson said, should be a complementary piece to Justin Fields. A complementary piece to an athletic quarterback like Josh Allen. It can't be your go-to. It can't be your fastball. You got to sit in that pocket. Jordan Love, though, watching yesterday, has been taught. I feel like NFL football for a quarterback is calculus. And calculus is always easier for a young student if he has a great tutor. And Jordan Love has a great tutor to teach him what he's looking at. Justin Fields doesn't, and he's on his own, and that's what the Bears' offense looks like. But that's Chicago's history. They've never had a great quarterback. They've never had an all-time great receiver. They're still bragging about the 85 Bears.
All right, so it still sounds as if Colin is still on the train of, Jordan Love is not great, which I understand. It's only been one game, right? It's been one game. I'm not here to declare Jordan Love the best QB in the NFL or to say that he's gonna be top 5, top 10. I don't know. We saw some stuff in yesterday's game that's leading me to believe that is a good chance that Jordan Love is great. But I'll wait and see as the time goes forward. But he was great yesterday. There's no doubt about that. And I think Colin Cowherd, he seemed to enter the season just with a down, not a great view of Jordan Love for whatever reason that was. He hadn't really played much. And I remember the specific play Colin Cowherd brought up was the play where in the preseason, Luke Musgrave comes across his face wide open. Love just misses him. And Colin Cowherd said, a great quarterback makes that throw. And I was like, okay, well, you're going to base it off of one play in the preseason. But I think that what Love is doing is slowly going to make Colin come around to Jordan Love. Because he was already on Jordan Love not being great, I think it's going to take a while for that flip to switch where he is great. And as I said, it's only been one game. This was a Bears team that had the worst defense in the NFL last season. And so I'm curious to see what can Jordan Love do against a top-tier defense. But also, another factor, Christian Watson wasn't even there. So he was without basically his top weapon, and he still did what he did. Had one of the best days of any quarterback in the NFL in week 1. And what we've seen from training camp, preseason to now, is it feels like every step of the way, Love is making people come around to the Packers and believing in what the Packers can be. Because before the season, it seemed like no one was really in on the Packers. Then as a few preseason games go by, all of a sudden everyone's like, oh, maybe Jordan Love actually is good. Maybe spending 3 years behind Aaron Rodgers, learning everything, spending 3 years in Matt LaFleur's offense, maybe that actually has made him a good quarterback. And then here we are week 1 with Jordan Love sort of topping the charts in many of the quarterback stats in his first game of the 2023 season. So it seems to me like Jordan Love just keeps checking off everything. He comes in, he plays well, people slowly come around to him. And I mean, right now, he didn't throw an interception in the preseason. He didn't throw an interception today. He played really, really well. He dominated on 3rd and 4th down. I mean, Love is doing everything right now that I wanted to see from him. And so that is very, very promising and very exciting. And hopefully, we'll keep an eye on what Colin Cowherd has to say about Love, and we'll keep an eye on what Love does. I just find it interesting and funny to watch it and things like that. But that is all I have for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to stay up to date with all Packers news, feel free to subscribe to the channel. But that is it for this one, and I'll see you guys next time.